Welcome back to our ZAN News channel, your go-to source for the latest in global geopolitics, technology, and sports news. Today, we unpack two very impactful and trending stories for our viewers from the USA and beyond. First, a major shakeup in the U.S. immigration and tech landscape with President Trump's latest executive order on H-1B visas, and then a deep dive into Rutgers football's ongoing battle in the cutthroat Big Ten Conference that has fans feeling the sting of tough losses. Stay tuned because both stories carry big implications for the workforce and sports communities alike. Let's start with one of the most eye-catching moves in recent U.S. immigration policy. The Trump administration's new $100,000 annual fee imposed on companies seeking H-1B visas for skilled foreign workers. This landmark change, which takes effect starting September 21st, 2025, is being called the most significant overhaul of the H-1B program in decades. For context, the H-1B visa program has long been a key channel for top-tier talent from around the globe looking to work in the U.S., especially in tech, engineering, and healthcare sectors. It allows companies to sponsor skilled workers for specialty jobs, with a cap currently set at 85,000 visas annually. But under the new executive order, each H-1B application will now come with a staggering $100,000 fee per year per worker, a fee that companies must pay for up to 6 years. To put it bluntly, this is a massive financial hit to businesses who depend on global talent pipelines. The administration's reasoning? They assert this move will train Americans and curtail what they call misuse and over-reliance on foreign workers by big corporations. The new directive comes with a stark message from U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, who said companies must weigh whether a worker is worth this enormous fee or if they should hire an American instead. Critics warn this could drastically shrink access to foreign talent, especially in the technology sector. Giants like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Meta, Apple, and Tata have been top recipients of H-1B visas. The $100,000 fee could reshape U.S. hiring practices and perhaps slow innovation if companies can't absorb the cost or skip foreign hires altogether. President Trump's stance on the H-1B program has been complex. While in past terms he criticized the program's impact on U.S. jobs, he has also expressed support for visas that allow graduates from U.S. universities to stay and work legally. Yet this move is crystal clear in its intention to put financial pressure on companies reliant on this visa category. This is also layered with a new Gold Card initiative that fast-tracks visa access for certain immigrants with fees starting at £1 million, signaling tougher immigration criteria, but also a tiered path for high-value talent. For companies, this means recalibrating recruitment strategies and possibly hiring more American workers. A potential win for domestic employment, but a formidable challenge for sectors dependent on specialized skills from overseas. This shift will be closely watched globally as the tech sector is especially interconnected. Will this prompt a brain drain to other countries? Will U.S. companies innovate differently when the cost of hiring abroad skyrockets? The ripple effects are just beginning to unfold. Now, switching gears to the sports field, Rutgers football is no stranger to adversity. In the 2025 season so far, the Scarlet Knights have had some promising moments but continue to find frustrating new ways to fall short against elite Big Ten opponents. In their recent face-off with the Iowa Hawkeyes, Rutgers showed an offensive explosion that few expected against one of the conference's stronger defenses. Quarterback Athan Kaliakmanis threw a career-high 330 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, while wide receiver Ian Strong dazzled with 151 yards receiving. Despite these offensive fireworks, the game slipped away in Iowa's favor with a 38-28 final score. A classic example of Rutgers' ongoing struggle to close out games against top-tier competition. This loss marked their first Big Ten defeat at home this season, witnessed by a sellout crowd of nearly 56,000 fans at H-1B Stadium, the largest in program history. It was a night packed with hope, yet the familiar pattern of late-game errors and missed opportunities once again cost the Scarlet Knights. Head coach Greg Schiano was candid after the game, acknowledging the need for better coaching and execution. Iowa won't defeat themselves. You have to go out and beat them. And we didn't, he said, highlighting the tough reality Rutgers faces in climbing Big Ten ranks. Rutgers home fans, decked out in black for the blackout event, were left to wonder if the team can ever break the cycle of agonizing near misses and deliver a signature Big Ten victory that cements them as contenders. Since joining the Big Ten in 2014, Rutgers has experienced highs and lows, but continues to rebuild and refocus. Their recent upset over Washington last year gave a glimpse of potential, but consistent success still seems just out of reach. With games ahead against Minnesota and other powerhouse programs, the Scarlet Knights must find ways to sharpen their defense, minimize errors, and capitalize on their offensive talent to finally make a meaningful leap in this highly competitive conference. So there you have it, a tale of two very different but equally compelling fronts. On one hand, the seismic shifts in U.S. immigration policy aimed at reshaping the high-skilled workforce, and on the other, the relentless pursuit of football glory by Rutgers amidst the challenging environment of the Big Ten. Both stories capture themes of change, ambition, and the fierce competition that defines American innovation and sports culture today. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our deep dives into topics that matter. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How do you think the $100,000 H-1B fee will impact the U.S. tech scene? And will Rutgers finally break through in the Big Ten? Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on global politics, technology, and sports from a uniquely USA perspective.